Hi, Jim Paterson, Principal of Discovery Group. Tonight, we're lucky enough to be at the beautiful Exchange Hotel for Discovery Day's Gold event. We're honored with the presence of CEO Colin Smith, CEO of Gold Basin Resources. Colin, it's an honor to have you here on the widely viewed Discovery Group TV. Today you were presenting to a large group of people here at the Exchange Hotel, talking about Gold Basin and lots of key attributes about being a successful gold explorer. And what were the sort of top three things you were thinking about to impart wisdom on a junior company or speculator or an investor who's trying to find the best in class gold explorers in this kind of marketplace?
That's a great question. I mean, especially in this kind of marketplace as we find ourselves in now. I mean, I think having a clear understanding of the path forward and the exit strategy as a management team is helpful now, because exploration dollars are hard to come by. You want to make sure that every dollar, every sample, every meter you drill is well allocated. So an exit strategy and clarity on what that direction is key. For advanced explorers like us, permitting is a big deal. You got to make sure that you can permit your exploration. You got to make sure that ultimately in a development scenario, that's also permittable. And so I think those are key things to be aware of. Last but not least, I think ultimately you got to have an exploration model that is designed to find a mine. You need something that's going to add ounces to resource. You need something that's going to help a development scenario down the line. You can't be drilling too many academic drill holes at the advanced exploration stage of the game. So I think those three facets are key ones to be aware of.
So it really lends itself well to having a great understanding of the analogs or the potential targets that you're going after, because you mentioned exit strategy at the end.
That's right.
You're looking to find the mine.
Yeah.
You need to know what you're looking for.
That's right. Yeah, and having a robust geological model where you know what you're looking for, you know how to find it. It just helps allocate those dollars most effectively. Yeah.
So what's exciting you most right now about the Gold Basin project?
Jim, I think with every drill program we conduct, we expand the known extent of these oxide gold deposits. They're all at surface at Gold Basin. They're all flat lying. I think from a development scenario, it really has the hallmarks of a low capex, high return oxide gold heap leach sort of play. With that said, there's 42 square kilometers of highly unexplored ground, and so I think the opportunity to really explore that ground, I think can add a new discovery to the narrative at Gold Basin, something that really hasn't been talked about before. And so we recently brought on a really high quality senior geologist, Kevin Rafferty. He's out in the field every day. He lives 40 minutes from site, so he's able to map all day and then go home for dinner every night. So it's a great opportunity to make this thing work.
So talk to us about to the north of where you've been drilling. That's very exciting to me, all the historical pits and mining operations. And I guess he's collecting a lot of data right now that should lead to discoveries.
Yeah, and that's all stemming off of a LiDAR survey that we flew in Q1 of this year, which essentially collects sort of centimeter scale precision topographic data. And from that data set, you can use it for resource estimation, structural interpretation, all sorts of things. For us, we actually were also able to identify over 230 sites of small scale historical mining. And in particular, there's this one area, it's about a 2 by 2 kilometer area to the northeast of one of the known oxide gold deposits in the form of cyclopic. Had 125 of these sites. So we decided to run some initial soils over that area, and sure enough, a big trend of anomalies spanning the full grid over 3 kilometers in length. And Kevin's been out there, he's been mapping it 1 to 5,000 scale. He likes what he sees. He's putting it all together right now, and it's pretty exciting for sure.
Awesome. So what's it like to work in the Southwest USA versus the northern reaches of the world where things are challenging logistically? What would you say about that?
It's you got to make sure you pack the right suitcase for the right time of year. The toots typically stay at home, but we're an hour and a half south of Vegas, Jim. We're right off the highway. We got electrical lines crossing the project area. Gold Basin was actually fully permitted in '97 to go into production. BRIEX subsequently happened. Unfortunately for that company, it didn't go forward at that time. But we certainly know it's likely a permittable area. And in terms of access, infrastructure, mining friendly, potentially permitting friendly as well from 97. It looks really good from a development scenario.
So the next quarter, what are the sort of key catalysts that we'd be looking for from the company?
Yeah, so as we speak, we're looking to extend those soil grids to the east and west of where those big anomalies remain open, to the northeast of Cyclopit. Kevin's in the field every day. He's mapping these anomalies and sort of ranking these sites as potential drill targets for next year. So he's also been rock sampling the whole way along as he's been mapping. So there's a number of rock samples that remain in the labs for assays, and
geophysics as well.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to finish up some ground gravity in that exact area. Ground gravity is quite interesting because these oxide gold deposits express as a distinct gravity high, and if that's in conjunction to a magnetic low, that's a prospective site. So sure enough, this area and those anomalies in particular show that characteristic. So again, very excited potential for sure.
That's fabulous. A catalyst-rich back half of the year. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Jim.
Have a wonderful evening.
And you.
Thank you for your presentation. This is Jim Paterson signing off for the night. Thank you, Colin Smith, CEO of Gold Basin, for a wonderful presentation today and the interview afterwards. We wish everyone well. Have a great evening.